Are you looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life? Then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings. Okay, I wasn't really going to do something like this, but feels like uh, from the Sirian I did the video of last Sunday. I think it was last Sunday. I've been connecting to his energy, and all right, I'm going to go into more detail of what that was all about. And some of you have been following the channel for a long time and have some kind of idea when I go into detail. A lot of the videos from the past have been removed. But to go into a little bit more detail, it feels like it's right. This I'm not going to go into who his real name is or anything. A female I used to know, or relationship, and she was, well, before that, she was connected to her boyfriend that committed suicide like 3 years ago, and she was having like a relationship with him. So I was assisting her in releasing that. Over time, as we got, I don't know, it just sort of happened. But she didn't really release him. And so what led to our breakup eventually, because she went back to him in a real messed up way, if you really want to look at it. Basically, with this Sirian, I call him a Sirian, I don't know, reptilian. Anyway, she was holding on to him, and it's probably not a good idea to do something like that. It's not healthy. When somebody, I mean, when you're, especially when you're in a relationship with somebody that's on the tip of going insane, she had some, I don't know, there's a lot of factors why he did what he did. I mean, he couldn't hold it. He couldn't keep himself going. So he took his own life. And she had something to do with it, actually, not knowing that, because she's kind of possessive and thinking she's helping. Come to find out she's mostly bringing more of insanity. She'll never admit to that. But after he crossed over, she had like a relationship with someone that was dead, basically. Yeah, it's a little bit creepy, because she's very aware of her abilities. I guess Edgar Allan Poe did the same thing and didn't do him very good. When you do something like that, you're not letting the soul heal. You're keeping him into this dimension where they do not repair themselves. So you get stuck, what I call the lower astral, which is not a very pleasant place. Channeling Eric goes there, but he's different. I mean, he goes there, but he's not trapped there. He goes there to help heal souls. The Sirian, he was trapped there, and she was having a relationship with him, and he's still kind of connected to this dimension. You know, continue that relationship for like 3 years. It's really weird. But anyway, with me connecting with her, not necessarily I was going there to release that. I just cared for her, and she was telling me over the course of the relationship, really near its demise, what pretty much killed it, is thinking that some reason I cared about her because those two cared about each other. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, no, I care about you. I don't care about your messed up relationship with him. I want nothing to do with it. I don't think it's healthy. I want nothing to do with that. But she kept denying my love for her. So she went back to loving for the dead guy, basically. It's weird. But it's not good for him. So when I broke up with her, I did a video about it. The only reason I did a video is because it's creeped me out. This is a creep anybody. It was information for others. I pulled it. It's around if you know what you're doing. But it was never an attack on her. It was more of a, this is messed up. I mean, man, you can't win at all. Yeah, man. Even the dead is taking all the women. It's like, geez. And he is now, with her holding on to him, sort of swerves his point of view. I mean, he wants to leave, but then he doesn't. And then, and now here I broke up, we broke up. I broke up with her. I don't know if she broke up with me before. I don't know. She mean technically she broke up with me, but I finally had enough of it. I couldn't take it anymore. It's like, this is twisted enough. And she of course tells me that she was releasing him, which was not true at all. Because not the last time I saw him, they were bosom buddies. I know it sounds very bizarre, but she can see his image and taking pictures. Oh, that's him. And oh my God, it's like just Twilight Zone. So anyway, of course he attacked me after that because I was attacking him because like this is not. Why is the dead getting in my business and all that? So I was a little bit mad. Gee, I wonder why. But anyway, over time, I let go of all that anger. Talk to others about it. It's okay. Maybe he's not that bad after all. Okay, he's reptilian trying to kick my ass and he's on the other side. Okay. Well, technically on the other side. Well, apparently he's not that bad after all. He just has a lot of healing to do, and him connecting to her is not helping anything. He can't heal with her holding on. So he started pulling back from her. I feel more positive energies from him. I don't have this a grudge against him anymore. I know this whole thing is bizarre. But this is the only reason I did a video before. This is way in the history of Ivan Teller, February. It's not on YouTube, but not anymore. But it was for educational purpose why I did a video about that, because this is just, people need to hear about this. Is messed up. This is an attack on anybody, on her, not at all. It's just like, this is, people need to know that this exists. And same way I'm doing this now. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because he's connecting to me, because he's finally feeling like he can release from her, which is very important. Meaning he can finally, I mean, he's helping others on the other side, people that are crossing over, help them, but he's still in the lower astral, he's not getting anywhere. I know this all sounds crazy, but anyway. So he connected with me today, gave me some information. I haven't been connecting to him a lot recently, but recently it was, he's ready to move on from her and heal himself. Now, she can go pretty dark. He can go dark to an extent, not as dark as she can get. And she wasn't very much help. And of course, he wanted to leave her from what I'm gathering. Now, she might email me or whatever. Like, I don't know if she's going to see this or not. I'm not going to send it to her. But technically, what I got is that they were supposed to, she has a kid and all that. That didn't help. But most of it was her. I think he wanted to leave her at one time. They were going to get married, but then he ended up blowing his head off. She thinks that her husband or dad was pressuring him. I believe it was mostly her that was pressuring him. He couldn't handle this relationship anymore. He couldn't break up with it because she'll just fall apart. So I think he did find somebody that was less dark, and he couldn't connect with her. He kept it secret from her. And that kind of drove him crazy too. It's like, I'm in this relationship, I can't get out of it because it'll just fall apart. She'll just, I don't need it. So it just kind of went nuts. I mean, he was already ill and falling apart, and that didn't help anything. You know, some women and men do the same thing. They get this grudge and they can't let go, and then the guy says, okay, I'm going to leave you. I can't be a part of this anymore. And then they fall apart and this and that. You know, he didn't want to go through all that. So that's what I'm getting from him. So he just committed suicide instead. Just couldn't take it anymore. Just could not take it anymore. It was just a combination of things. And it was a mess. Now, I wasn't going to do a video like this at all. But from what I'm getting from him, it's best for healing. And this is for healing only purposes, not for, I'm not bashing anybody. I'm not going after him. I'm not putting my drama on anybody or anything like that. It's education for others. Basically, if someone commits suicide, don't hold on to them. Let them go. You know, if you got issues, obviously, if you must hold on to this person, you might want to reevaluate yourself and love yourself. This is not a jab at the person that's holding on to someone that crossed over. I understand suicide is very bad. I understand that. But holding on to them like you're still in a romantic love is not healthy at all for both parties. It's the person that's doing this has a lot of self-love issues. There's an empty cavern there. Yeah, she could promise facade that she's fine, great, but inside she's a burning building. You know, she doesn't put that out there. I see it. I know it. But it's unfortunate that others don't see it. But that's her business. But anyway, he's pulling away from her big time. For me, doing this also is to help him move away. And others out there, I'll call him the Sirian unknown name. We'll leave it at that. There's another name I had out there that was kind of insulting. I'm not gonna put that out there, but I think someone will be able to put the. I want to talk about one person that committed suicide on this video. He's kind of like channeling Eric. I think I will connect to him over time. Now we're putting more positive energies into who he is instead of, oh, I committed suicide. I couldn't take it anymore. You know, don't feel sorry for me. Yeah, he had a. I don't know. I'm always, from what I'm gathering, I've always bailed him out of stuff through lifetimes after lifetimes. This is one of them. This is another reason why I connected to her. Of course, connecting with her is very good for me. Help me connect to different things psychically, protect myself with energy and things of that sort. And, you know, have me understand more about my time here, you know, because sometimes I'm like everybody else, like, what the hell am I doing here? Always, anyway. But with him, all right, now I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, so anyway, it's a complicated situation. I know this is coming the drama channel, isn't it? Well, this is for healing purposes. Those that are on edge of, I mean, he was on the edge of suicide when he met her, and you know, he got out, you know, he changed his mind, but then she put her hooks into him, and then it was like, okay, now I can't. Okay, this is good, but this is not good, because her darkness there and his darkness kind of not good. You know, anyway, I feel like he did meet somebody somewhere where he was ready to leave her, but he couldn't. And see, now they're going to get married and all that. Didn't help much, but you know, that stuff does all. Anyway, that's not, it's just her. I feel that he just cannot, if he got away from her without her falling apart, he might still be alive right now. Possible. Because the stress would have been released. It's like, okay, I was around her, I felt better, I can see things better. Okay. But then the stress from her kind of didn't help, and then just, of course, you're probably saying, oh, this is all a bunch of BS, whatever. Anyway, I'm connected to him. He's a lot better now. He is pulled back from her big time. And yeah, so anyone that's having a relationship with someone that has crossed over is not healthy. Because they can't, the person on the other side, in the Lord, especially from suicide, it doesn't even matter if they're not. Either way, holding on to someone is not healthy. Love thyself. Try to. It's best not to hold on to somebody like that. It is not healthy at all. As for him, he's going through a lot of yeah, he came to me as a reptilian trying to kick my ass. Yes, well, that's part of his side, but he has a Sirian side. It's also disconnected from nature, but also has a dark side that he's still exploring. He's still pretty much a young soul. He's been around for a while, but he's still a young soul in many ways. She's a little bit older, but she goes into more of the dark than he does. He tampers with it. She like dives right into it and swims around with it forever, and you know, listens to heavy metal music, which is nice, low vibration. You know, it's all, you know, Satanist. That's all low vibration. It's like, yeah, fun stuff, huh? Oh, that's part of the Gothic world. So those Gothic folks out there who think it's so cool holding on to someone that committed suicide, you might want to reevaluate your existence. Don't do that. It's not healthy for anybody. I mean, yeah, it might seem like romantic. It's not. Because you don't expand either. And if you continue to do that, I'm not going to go into details, but if you hold on to somebody like that, you don't, it stunts your growth, and you have to reincarnate here again or somewhere to make up for all the stuff you wasted. Yeah, because you're wasting your talents, you're wasting your whole existence, just putting on one person. So, I mean, obviously, if you have like a dark entity attached to you, which I've had, yeah, that's one way to stunt your growth. But you're dabbling with darkness all the time, it's easy to go into that dark world and never come out. So So yeah, the lesson for today is do not hold on to those that crossed over. You can, but send them love, but not to hold on to them like they're still here and treat them like there's different ways. But the way that was a relationship on the other side, and it's very, very not healthy. It's not your growth, and you don't expand, he does not expand. And now he's going to more of a positive state where he can finally even go into the higher realms of astral also, from what I'm feeling. Channeling his energies helped him also. And connecting to his energies, if anybody would want to do so, the Sirian unknown name will work fine if you want to go that route. But he's like channeling Eric in many ways because he's been here. So in some regard, he's in that form. In some regard, in his own manner. But I mean, he do anything to help humanity. Obviously, he's very connected to me because I know him in many lifetimes. So if no one else does, it's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. But he's going to come through in future channelings, go into more details because yeah, he's been here, so he has a different perspective than aliens, even spirits on the other side, because he's been here recent. So it's a different ball game there. Not to say we're trying to be like channeling Eric. I'm just saying that that's the similarities there. Not trying to be like that at all. When I connected to his energies a while ago, I felt that. Because there's just suicide is not a direction for anybody. Some will have to go through it because they just can't handle it anymore. And his situation could have been avoided, though. I always get that. So it's definitely not the answer. So hopefully that helped somebody. Now, this is not a drama video. I mean, it might seem like that, but hopefully this information will help others. We're all good here. It's no sorrow or anything like that. I'm just going to, he wanted this video to be out there, this information, to help him heal also. You know, it's like, I need you to do this to say, I'm done with that past. I'm done with all that, all what happened, you know, being mad, being hold on my ex-girlfriend for 3 years, which is really weird, but you know, it happens. And she needs to heal, and that's her deal. But for him, he's going to a better direction. Yeah, I felt that. One of the reasons why I connected to her was learn a lot, but also help him get out of there. It was one way to do it. So it's very bizarre. Yes, it's up there with this is crazy town. Definitely, it's Twilight Zone being that, make a great movie of the week, I guess, in some regard. I'm not going there, but anyway, I figure I'll put this out there. Hopefully, I'm not rambling too much. I'm backed up on a lot of stuff. As I said before, emails, T-shirt contest is going to go on for a while because I'm not ready for anything right now. So, much love to everyone. Blessings. There's another channeling after this, a real short one. So thank you all for joining us, and I'll be back. Much love.